Today, I'm going to teach you how to follow the gold to the best deposits.
You a happy girl?
150 years ago, the old timers walked off these gold fields and left remnants of pay gravels behind, just like what Fern was standing on. All of this material has gold in it. We're talking maybe 5 or 10 specks per pan, not very much. Since the old timers walked off the field, the rain has created these trenches, and these trenches wash that gravel into them and concentrate the gold just like a sluice box. Some of these trenches are going about 1,000 specks a pan. Let me show you. I'm super limited on water. That is all of the water I have, so I can't do full pans. I'm literally taking the gravel straight off some decomposing granite. That means the gold has nowhere to go but sit on top of that granite. And because it's decomposing, it's all fractured and it's got these nooks and crannies in it. That's where the gold hides. To the puddle. This is going to be premium dry washer territory come next summer. But until then, I got to rely on the rain gods giving us some water. Joys of living in Australia. Just starting to see our first couple little specks come out the side there. Clean water. Well, cleanish water. Let's see how much gold was sitting in that trench. Oh, we got a nice flake. Yeah. Oh, we got heaps. Look at all those specks. One nice big fat flake. For one little test pan, that's not too bad. And that's the first gutter I've tried in this area. I'm going to try a few more and see if I can't find better gold. What's up, food? Because there is never any significant water out here, we have to dry wash this area. So when there are puddles hanging around, this is our opportunity to test the ground, figure out where to bring the dry washer during summer. That trench is the product of 2 little erosion gutters. One very faint one running up there, and that one connects onto a small pile of gravel, whereas this one is a little bit more significant and it connects onto a much larger pile of gravel. I'm going to bet that the good gold is coming from this trench. Hello, water. Hello, Fern. In the gold game, there are never, ever, ever any guarantees of what you're going to get. I could be very wrong about that gravel pile having gold in it. About to find out. All right, I'd like to see at least half as much gold in that. Remember, we've got 2 gutters feeding that main gutter. So if there's half the gold in here, that'd be all right. Oh, only a couple pieces. Look at that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe it's coming from that one. Find out. I've left those 4 specks in there because we know there was 4. Redig my hole. In theory, there should be good gold in here. Oh, there is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the difference. We had 4 specks in this pan already, and then we got it up to probably like 100. So it's shedding out of that side of the gutter. And this is what prospecting really is. Figuring out where the gold is coming from. A lot of people fall into the trap of thinking, oh, gold comes from upstream. Most often, it comes from right next to you. You just got to follow it. Look at all the little quartz crystals that were in my pan. That's super cool. We have bedrock and we have bedrock. That means that this pile has to funnel through this section. And on a side profile, you can see that we've got downslope here and it flattens out just there. That's where I want to take my sample from, where the velocity drops off. Oh yeah, we've got close bedrock too. I wish we had more water. I really do. Oh yeah, look at the black sand. All right. Was it up higher? Lots of black sand. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, they're nice bits. Oh my word. Yeah, they're real nice pieces. The geology in my area is conducive to small gold. It's called a primary gold region. This means the chemical structures of the veins and just the way that the gold formed in the country rock didn't form big clumpy nuggets. It formed really fine small gold just like that in the pan. So when it wears out, it comes out of the vein looking like that. It's really not that big. They are very nice flakes for my area. First pan we struck gold in the main trench. Second pan identified that that wasn't the direction the gold was coming from. Third pan told us that the gold was coming up from this fork. Fifth pan confirmed that there is a lot of nice coarse chunky gold. Sixth pan from just underneath the pile. What's going to be in that? These piles, like I said earlier, aren't very rich. Sometimes the closer you get to them, the less gold you find, because the further along that concentrator you go, the more soil has passed over it and therefore more gold. And sometimes the opposite is true. Sometimes the closer you get to the pile, the better the gold is. You got to test it to figure it out. This is going to tell us if that pile is low grade or high grade. Oh, that pile is 100% low grade. In my experience out here, that basically means that at one stage that was significantly bigger and all of the gravel has washed away over that trench. Meaning that from the pan we got the nice coarse flakes in, to there, the gold peters out somewhere. When we come dry wash it, we're going to strip the ground from here all the way down through this main trench, down to where I'm panning. Fernie! It's an old-timer shovel head. Look at that. We had rain last night. That's how dry this place really is. It just absorbs water like a sponge. And I can't bring any water in with me. That's completely impractical because of the location. So I'm relegated to hunting for puddles. Ooh, I didn't find a puddle. I found a lake. Look at that. Anytime you're looking at these erosion gutters, you want to look for stuff like this. So obviously this is bedrock and that means the gold can't get through it, but there's also a drop here, and directly after the drop is the gravel, and that is going to work exactly like a sluice riffle. So we should have gold here if there's gold in this trench. And we can take full pans, because we got water. Oh, I really want the bedrock. So much water right now. So much testing can be done. Already starting to see a significant amount of black sand at the back of our concentrates. That is good. Means that spot was collecting heavies. Fresh-ish water. Pond scum. Oh, we got gold. We got gold. Look at that. Oh my god. Yeah. A couple of nice bits and then just a heap of fine stuff. That is a good pan. So far we've had pretty damn good success, and these little concentrators behind me are very straightforward. Instead of identifying which fork it's coming from, you just have to identify where it starts and where it ends. That is a significant drop off and a lot of gravel. This is what's called oatmeal gravel. Oatmeal gravel is sort of, well, it kind of looks like brown oatmeal, right? It's kind of crumbly. It's got a little bit of clay content, a lot of sand, a lot of rock. And in an actual creek, it's not that common. Every time I find it in a creek, it's really good. So finding it out here is a great sign. Oh, that breeze is gold. You living your best life? Historically speaking, oatmeal gravel has never, ever let me down. There is almost always good gold in it. Ooh, a lot of black sand. Look at that. And gold. And gold. That's a good gutter. Oh, that's a real good gutter. Whoa. Oh my word. That's probably the best pan of the day. Look at that. Yeah, boy. I found some good spots today. Almost every single gutter I checked had gold, but this is the one I'm going to be working as soon as possible. How is this for 1 pan of gold? Wow. That is a good little pan. For just a day of test panning, I would say that is a pretty good take of gold. All right, let's get this cleaned up and on the scales at home. There it is, all the gold we found test panning. What a day. The principles that I showed you in this video remain the same whether you're in a creek, a river, or on dry land. Simply follow where water has eroded dirt and pay attention to how many specks you've got in each pan, and you'll be able to use your pan to follow the gold to the best deposits. Wait till I show you what I got when I took my mini high banker back to the same spot. For now, I'm sure you all want to know how much gold I ended up collecting on our little test panning session. I would like to see half a gram. Leave your guess below. Not bad, 0.39. Today that gold is worth $33.19 Australian. For a day of test panning, that's pretty good going. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please give your dog a big scratch behind the ears for me. Peace. I'm out.